I'm Chris Wallace, and this is Fox News Sunday. A historic Supreme Court nominee braces for a bruising battle. Welcome to Wallace Watch, and I want to tell you a little bit about this week's show. We're going to have the chair and vice chair of the Senate Intelligence Committee, and the reason I wanted them on the show is because of this extraordinary situation with Afghanistan.
For much of these past 8 years, the war in Afghanistan was fought largely under the public radar. But that has quickly changed. The casualties are mounting, the Taliban has strengthened, and President Obama will once again summon his war team to the White House. There were gasps in the room when the announcement was made. President Obama has been in office for less than a year, but the Nobel Committee thinks his accomplishments already merit their highest honor.
For his extraordinary efforts to strengthen international diplomacy and cooperation between peoples.
CIA agents allegedly staged mock executions to terrify terror suspects into talking. Catherine Herridge has the report in her hand now and is live at the Justice Department. I understand you've been able to go through it a little bit more, Catherine. What can you tell us?
Well, I have that section here that you're referring to, Shep, about the mock executions.
I want to bring in Joe Danielewicz. He's a Fox News producer. He is actually on scene now for us at the Holocaust Museum. What do you know, Joe?
Sure. Just spoke to local PD here, Park Police. They're telling me between 12:45 and 12:50, one suspect went into the Holocaust Museum. He opened fire. At least 2 or 3 guards returned fire. We're assuming wounded the suspect. Don't have a location on the suspect right now.
Kelly Wright is live on the scene with Washington, D.C. Mayor Adrian Fenty with the very latest.
This is the worst D.C. Metro tragedy to unfold.
Most tragedies to date was 3. We're looking at either double or tripling that.
The shock of this mass shooting will take a while for this community to recover, especially for relatives of the victims.
I can't fathom that he lived 88 years to be shot. I would be okay to know that my dad passed of natural causes because I was prepared for that at any time. I'm not prepared for this.
At a late afternoon press conference, authorities still had no good answers as to a motive.
Mrs. Obama in a beautiful gold brocade jacket and dress, waving to folks, joined hands with the incoming president, and they are now greeting the rector. He is greeting them as they arrive at the church.
Madam Speaker, the President of the United States.